I know I'm not the only one who went to public schools and was uninterested in the lunches that the school provided. The healthy lunches offered by the school tend to be bland and leave much to be desired. Many kids are not satisfied with how the school lunches taste, and through clever marketing by fast food companies, there are usually fast food restaurants close to schools giving students the opportunity to get better tasting, less healthy meals for around the same price as school lunches. The abundance of fast food restaurants such as McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's, to name a few, in close proximity to schools are aiding in the epidemic of childhood obesity. It was found that students with fast food restaurants within 1/2 mile of their schools consumed fewer servings of fruits and vegetables and consumed more servings of soda and greasy fast food. They were also more likely to be overweight than were students whose schools were not near fast food restaurants. So, what is obesity? Obesity is when an individual exceeds the 95th percentile in weight based on their age and height. If an individual is between the 85th and the 95th percentile, they are deemed overweight. If an individual is in the 95th percentile or greater, they are considered to be obese. Childhood obesity has almost tripled from 7% to 18% over the past 3 decades, and many people tend to blame the increasing popularity of fast food on this growing problem. Obesity is the result of an imbalance between the amount of energy taken in through eating and drinking and the amount of energy spent on metabolism and physical activity. This imbalance causes further medical problems such as diabetes, heart disease, and blood clots. Obesity accounts for approximately 300,000 deaths a year in the United States. Fast foods are typically high in calories, saturated and trans fats, sugar, simple carbohydrates, and sodium. These ingredients, if consumed on a regular basis and in large amounts, can cause obesity and other health problems, and even death. Obesity can also affect many people on a psychological level. Many children who are overweight or obese are often subjected to bullying, which can lead to low self esteem and, in extreme cases, suicide. Obesity has also been linked to the eating disorder binge eating, which is an addiction to eating. To stop the number of obese children from growing, new fast food restaurants need to be banned from opening within 2 miles of a school. Having fast food restaurants within 2 miles of a school gives its students a reason not to buy lunches provided by the school. And since the fast food restaurants are just as cheap and taste better, they might as well buy there. Which brings me to my second point. School lunches need to continue being healthy, but not made from frozen ingredients, so they are more appealing to students. School lunches are not the most appealing, even though they are healthier due to Michelle Obama's Healthy, Hungry, Free Kids Act of 2010. They drive kids away from eating food provided by the school, and where do kids turn to? Fast food restaurants. Students won't eat as much in school because they don't like the food in the cafeteria, so they are hungry by the end of the day, and where do they go? To the McDonald's that's 2 blocks away so they can get better tasting food. Increasing the quality of school lunches will prevent students from wanting food at the end of the day and make sure they are satisfied during the day so they can focus on schoolwork and other school activities. My final solution is that fast food restaurants need to follow a minimum health requirement. London has provided a new law that promotes water more than soda and shakes off excess grease in fast food restaurants. Fast food restaurants must keep up to a minimum health standard to limit high calorie intakes. No more fast food restaurants are allowed to be opened in London. This has set a precedent for the world by standing up to fast food restaurants and taking care of a public health crisis rather than increasing revenue. Many people may say kids will still get fast food anyway. Yes, but it will be harder for them to obtain it. The number one thing that people tend to like about fast food is how convenient it is. That's why it's fast food. If you take out the convenience and make them travel further to get it, they are less likely to want to go that far to just get a snack. Los Angeles has previously tried banning fast food restaurants, but failed to make an impact. Los Angeles failed because there were racial undertones pushing the matter forward. The law said that the fast food companies could not open new restaurants in the neighborhoods that were predominantly white, leaving fast food companies to build in minority neighborhoods. Let's bring this new age epidemic to an end and push for a ban on fast food restaurants so the next generation can have a healthy start to their lives. Starting early creates habit, and creating healthier eating habits as a child will create a healthier generation.